Hey Adrian, this is Ryan here at G-Force. Just gonna go over your radiator with you. Got your air filter out there. It is pretty dirty. We'll go ahead and replace that. Got all your plugs out here. They are all pretty black. This thing is running real rich. You can see if you go look over here. You can go inside the exhaust here. Let's see here. We can get in here, and you can just see. I think it's just running real rich. It's dark in there. And Gideon was saying you're only getting about 100 miles to your tank. I would just recommend taking off your little controller. I mean, you don't need it on this thing, especially just for doing pipes. You don't have no intake, nothing like that. I would recommend just taking off that controller. And you would get a little bit better gas mileage going that way, and it won't make it so it's running so damn rich because it just doesn't need to be up here, this elevation. Looking at your brakes here, you can see your brake pads are 10% or so. You see you do need some new brake pads there, so we'll go ahead and get you a quote on getting some new brake pads here. Got your oil drain, as you can see. It is pretty dark. Got your transfer case oil drain right there. With that front tire, I've seen that you wanted to do a front tire, so I'll get a new front tire on it for you. Front brake pads look not too bad. You probably got 25-30% or so left. Looking at your fork seal here, your fork seal is, you can kind of see it right there how it's rolled up. It's all leaking right there. It's kind of hard to see with the light, but you can see the fork seal is starting to leak slightly. It's nothing bad yet, but it is slightly starting to leak. Went ahead and got your battery on that charge. I'll go ahead and test it this morning. It's been on the charger all day, so we'll see if it needs to be replaced. Go ahead and grease your pivots and your cable. Grease your pivots up here, pivots on here. Go through it, adjust your belt, set tire pressure, finish up the service for you. For your sender, it is usually in the bottom of this tank here. If you look here, flip this up here. Your sender is right there, and there's fingers on the sender, and usually those fingers just wear out on the senders on these things. So you go ahead and just need to replace that sender unit. So we'll get that thing quoted up for you to get a new sender unit put in it. Finish up the service. Like I said, we'll give you a quote on the brake pads and to remove that fuel controller for you, and get a quote on the battery if it does need to be replaced. Like I said, I'll test it here in just a second. But other than that, I'll finish up the service and get you going down the road. Thanks. Have a good day.